What's up, peeps? It's the Magician of Tarot here, back with another installment. What's up? I'm here to talk about what's the gossip on ya. What are people whispering about? We want to know. We want to see what is going on. I'm kidding. I've already pre-shuffled and blessed 4 piles. I haven't picked my piles. No, I have not. Give me 1 second, please. Hopefully you guys are well. Hopefully you guys are great. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please. Alright, guys. So, first pile is going to be this cardamom seed right there. Say hey, hey, hey. Second pile is going to be this bay leaf right there. Say yo, yo, yo. Third pile is going to be this cinnamon stick right there. Say ho, ho, ho. Somebody's getting called a ho. I don't know. And last but not least, it's going to be a star ANISE right there. Say bro, bro, bro. Okay, that's all I got for you. Last but not least, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. I already said that, but I'm going to say it again. Timestamps below. Peace, 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 peace. What's up, Cardamom Seed? Let's talk about you a little bit. I don't have any channel messages. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, what's going on, Power Ones? What's the gossip on them right now? We want to know. Ooh. People are calling you ugly, but they're only calling you ugly because they view you as beautiful. So we got some haters out there. They're talking about your pussy, too. I don't know why Spirit is showing me this cat being your pussy. Somebody's pussy stinks, apparently. But they're only saying this because they know you take care of yourself. These are some haters. Unfortunately, I'm picking up on y'all are starting to believe the hype is what I'm getting with this reversal out here. I don't know if you guys are already aware of this energy, but I have a reversal out here. And that's just Spirit telling me y'all are believing the hype. I read upright to reversals, I count my card, and I take notice of the first card and the last card. You shouldn't be in reverse. I feel like this is y'all out here. What's going on here? Hierophant out here. This is a work environment, but people don't act professionally. So you have to take it with a grain of salt, because I see salt going across somebody's shoulder. You gotta take it with a grain of salt. You know these bitches are just some haters anyway. So you don't want to hang out with them. You don't want to be friends with them. So you just gotta do your job and go home at the end of the day. You don't even have to connect with them. You don't have to attach yourself to them. You just gotta do you. Don't worry about what the peanut gallery is saying, because I see a group right here. You know, I feel like you guys do a good job at your job, and that's another issue. You have brains and beauty. And they can't keep up with you. They have to result on, you know, having a clique or having a group to talk down on another individual because they don't have the magnitude or the momentum that you have. Okay? So they got to talk down on another individual. It's childish. But we have adults out here. You know, you're supposed to be professional. What else you got? Justice card out here upright. Y'all are supposed to be going to work. This is a 9 to 5. Y'all get paid good money. I see y'all get paid good money with these individuals being out here. We got Major Arcana, and then we got, you know, royalty out here in reverse. So people around you have no reason to complain, but they have to be childish some way. You know, this is high school all over again. That's what I'm seeing here. I see a graduation gown right here. But here we are talking about professionals with the Justice card and the Hierophant upright. It just doesn't go together. But I'm still picking up on your boss-ass energy with the Justice card and the Hierophant. I don't want this to affect you, is what I'm getting with this boss-ass energy coming out upright. So what they talk is what I'm getting with the Empress out here. I mean, with the Queen of Wands out here in reverse. Confidence is within, okay? You either got it or you don't. Don't allow somebody's reality of you to be your reality. What else you got? Hold on, I gotta move my cards. You got the 6 of Cups out here in reverse. This is energy of not to be trusted. You're not trusting these individuals, so don't start now, is what I'm getting. I feel like sometimes you have 1 or 2 individuals that tell you, oh yeah, they compliment you, is what I'm getting with the 6 of Cups and the Queen of Wands in reverse, but it's a joke for them. It's all in joking manner, and I don't even want you to entertain that. Just roll your eyes and say, you know what, I don't have time for this, because you're the adult in this equation. But I see a false compliment out here with the 6 of Cups and the Queen of Wands, because the 6 of Cups is looking after another person and looking up to. It's fake as fuck, is what I'm channeling. So don't entertain it. Be like, okay. Four of Wands out here upright. I feel like with this hill being out here, I read all my cards individually. I feel like they will never surmount you. They will never surpass you, is what I'm seeing with this hill. You guys are at your prime. They know it. So they got to try to knock you off your top, off the top, is what I see here. Okay? What else we got? We got the Moon card out here. You just got to sit back and relax. Like I said before, I read all my cards individually. This is my chill card. She's not doing much of anything. If you want to do anything, I want you to laugh in their face in the context of you feel like you make them feel like you're interested in them. That's the only thing, because the Moon card is a lie, illusion, and deception. If they are playing you, I want you to play them, is what I'm getting with the Moon card. Just sit up there and laugh in there. This is your energy. You think, oh, you like my dress? Oh, thank you so much. You're so kind today. Why today? It's a game to them, and it's got to be a game to you. What else you got? We got the Temperance out here. Mind your business. That's what the Temperance is all about. Minding your business and finding peace within yourself, because they will never reach the heights that you will reach. You see the angel with wings, you know? They can't go where you're going. We got a lot of major arcana out here. You got importance. You have gravity with you. Let's get closing remarks, please. Great Spirit. They are calling you all types of ugly, but they are only saying that because of the quality that comes with you. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please? Queen of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, so now I have the Four of Wands in reverse. This is a bitter environment. And this is what this environment is. I mean, this reading is all about a place that you go to. Because that's what the Four of Wands is, a place. And I see a schoolhouse right here. You know, it's a workplace, but I see a schoolhouse. You know, it becomes really childish and real catty really quickly. Okay? Three of Wands in reverse is you don't have to address everything, because the Three of Wands is addressing and doing and acting, so you don't have to address everything. And I don't think you guys do address, so don't start now. Let's talk about the Hierophant, because I feel like y'all are professional. You are able to look down on those bitches and be like, you know what, you'll never be on my level, is what I'm channeling. So you know what, I'm going to just roll my eyes and get to work and prove to you that I'm the baddest. Magician out here in reverse. If you were to stoop to their level, because that's what the Magician is doing in reverse, stooping to their level, it will blow up in your face. And you probably already know that. You know, you're dealing with egotistical people that want you to show your character and really embarrass yourself with the Magician out here in reverse. So don't give them the ammunition. Let's talk about the Justice card out here upright. Ten of Wands. You've gotten far in this work arena. Wherever you are, you've earned your position, is what I see here with the Ten of Wands and the Justice card over here. So congratulations, and don't let nobody make you lose focus, because I see you're a focused individual. Let's talk about the Six of Cups in reverse. Don't trust them. Chariot card, tell them to eat your dust, move right past them. All this major arcana just tells me how much importance you have. You're meant to do the job that you're doing, and you're doing it well. So don't let them, try to slow you down. Let's talk about the Four of Wands. You're at the height. Page of Wands in reverse, and they're jealous. They're upset with the Page of Wands. This is like their childhood selves, and this is recess in the schoolhouse all over again. Remember when I said this is a schoolhouse? This is a student right here, and they just want to be a bully, and that's their own ammunition. But your ammunition is brains, beauty, and then some. They have to have a clique. They have to have, jokes. That's the bare minimum. Step your education up. Step your knowledge up. Step your credentials up. Let's talk about this Moon card. You guys got to chill out and play them. And be free. Don't let the daggers get to your heart space, because you were never wanting to be close to the bitches anyway with the Eight of Swords out here in reverse. You're freer than the gossip. You're freer than the bitches, because they want to be in your position. Okay? They're stuck. So that's all they can do. Let's talk about this Temperance out here upright. I want you to mind your business and laugh every time they try to stoop and throw salt in your game. Page of Pentacles. You got to recognize the game. You got to recognize the childishness. Okay? If you go back and forth with this cup out here, going back and forth, then you're going to become the student out here. And then y'all going to look foolish and dumb. And, you know, when you argue with a fool, people from a distance don't know who's who. Peace, peace, peace. What's up, Bailey? Welcome to your reading. I don't know why I'm whispering. Let's get it in. Holy Spirit, Great Spirit, what's going on, Bailey? What's the gossip on them? We want to know who's whispering. What are they whispering about? Page of Wands out here. I feel like they are talking about your age, because the Page of Wands is known to be childish. I'm not saying you're childish. I'm just saying you're new. You're inexperienced is what I'm getting with the Page of Wands out here. And it's nothing wrong with being inexperienced. Everyone is inexperienced at one point. So that's what they're talking about. This isn't a bad thing. This is something that's obvious. So you shouldn't even take this message to heart. I'm going to tap in with my second card, but this is your inexperience out here. I feel like you're new at something, and that's what people are talking about. Five of Swords out here. You don't have enemies out here per se. You don't have really gossip. You're just new at the job. You're new at whatever experience that you're in. You don't have enemies gossiping at you, is what I'm getting with the Five of Swords being in reverse. And that's good news. Everyone knows you're new, and they're probably trying to coach you along. I don't see negative vibes out here. In fact, I see people wanting to include you with the Five of Swords being in reverse, because the Five of Swords is separation and wondering what people are doing over there and being shiesty. But I feel like people want to include you because they know that you're inexperienced. So this isn't a negative reading. I see a flock or a wolf pack that want to include you. I feel like you might be a bit standoffish with the Five of Swords out here in reverse, and you don't really trust everyone. You're skeptical, but I feel like they're really looking out for you, and they're not talking about you in negative context. What's going on here? Ten of Wands. I feel like you guys are making life a bit harder going at it alone. People are talking about you, wondering why you don't want to be included in the mix, is what I'm getting with the Ten of Wands. Life could be easier with other people, and I see you enduring a lot alone, is what I'm getting with Ten of Wands out here. Okay, so I want you guys to be able to converse with other people and allow them to help you, because I don't think you allow help with the Five of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Wands upright. And like I said, I don't know if I said this, but the Five of Swords is energy of you not having enemies. Okay, so I feel like you might view them as enemy, or they're out to get you, or you just want to, you got something to prove, and they just want to help you. What else you got? Ace of Swords. This is the truth, and Spirit is telling me to tell you guys to cut it out. You know, to stop being so detachedful and closed off, is what I'm hearing. This is the truth out here for you guys to be more open and clear with people and have a conversation and get to know people. I have the Four of Swords out here in reverse. Spirit wants you to make an effort to get to know people with the Four of Swords being in reverse. Spirit is saying get off your ass. Excuse my language, but that's what the Four of Swords is for me in reverse. What else you got? Page of Swords. I feel like the most that they do is just watch you suffer alone, because the Page of Swords is a spy. He watches people. And what I'm getting with the Page of Swords is they want to do something. They want to pitch in. They want to help, but they pick up your vibe. They pick up that you want to be left alone. All these individuals are left alone. And it's funny, whenever I have pages out here, this is a schoolhouse vibe. Like, I feel like you'd rather go it alone. They're supposed to be friends. They're supposed to get along and help each other out, but I feel like you don't want a friend. You don't want help. You have something to prove. What else you got? And that's how you're being perceived. You got a little bit of maturing to do. This is you growing experience on the job, but it's not going to happen overnight. And I want you guys to accept the village, is what I'm getting with the king out here. He's in control of the kingdom, and he has to talk to people. And I feel like you guys feel like you don't have to talk to people. You would rather be closed off and get the work done, but that's not what kings do. You know, you have to be a part of the collective and not just prove what your work can do. I know you want your work to speak for itself, but you also have to gel well with people. That's the true responsibility. Okay? We all know he can get the job done, but how can he treat people? Okay? What else we got? We got the Lovers card in reverse. You guys have a deficit as far as intimacy and getting close to people, looking people in the eye, asking people if they need help, asking for help, a strong channel message. You guys don't like to look soft. That's what I see here with all this softness out here. Okay, so and whether you're a woman or a man, okay, you got something to prove and you don't have anything to prove. You got a heart to prove. You gotta, let people know that you can support them and they can support you. It's a mutual type of thing out here. You're not alone. So I don't see bad gossip. I just see them wanting to help you out and you're telling them, I'm good. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please? And it's funny because I see you're inexperienced out here, and that just tells me you're a bit stubborn. They see that you're stubborn. If you're inexperienced on the job and you want to feel like you're a know-it-all, then it's just obvious. Let's talk about this Page of Wands upright. 6 of Pentacles. I'm hearing I'll be there with the 6 of Pentacles out here because people want to give to you and you keep on shooting them down is what I'm getting. And some of them are taking it a little personal. So I want you to offer, a little assistance to them just so they know that you don't have it out against them. Let's talk about this 5 of Swords out here in reverse. People aren't talking bad about you, and you gotta bring them in and, be closer with them. King of Cups. I feel like people have been close to you, but they've been shot down or been, had been at arm's distance with the 5 of Swords. So you have to take a stance, and it's not going to bring you happiness. That's not your motto. That's not your attitude. I saw that here with the Lovers card in reverse. Your affection is not your go-to. You rather prove yourself as far as work, and I get it. I remember being that person, but you gotta have support outside of your work ethic, okay? Or it won't get you anywhere with the Knight of Cups in reverse. You'll just be dissatisfied. You need people to help you. You need support. And I know you got the skill and you think you got the talent, but you still need people. Let's talk about the 10 of Wands out here. You're going to be overwhelmed one day. Just one day. World card out here upright. You've gotten out of a lot of tough situations is what I'm saying here with the 10 of Wands in the World card alone, granted, but you still going to need people to make it to the top is what I'm saying, because she made it to the top. But also always remember when she was at the bottom. And you guys always remember being at the bottom, and that's the issue. Okay, you remember being forgotten and saying, you know what, they didn't need me, I don't need nobody. But you know what, that's not everybody. Let's talk about the Ace of Swords. There's the truth out here. Empress out here. It's time for you to be more graceful, be more loving, be more supportive. That's what the Empress is, whether you're a woman or a man. You gotta use your heart space. You gotta laugh. You gotta smile. You gotta use that grace. Let's talk about the Page of Swords. They watch you, They want to help, but they just watch, Star card. Star card is all about healing, and I see assistance because I remember slavery. People would watch the stars just for guidance, So they want to watch over you. They want to watch you develop yourself, but I feel like you guys have come from hopeless situations and you go at it alone. That's what I see here, but you got guidance out there. Let's talk about this King of Wands. I see maturity. Moon in reverse. I'm putting a spotlight to your maturity and how you get there with the King of Wands upright. The Moon card in reverse is a spotlight on your shadow side. So let's talk about the Lovers card in reverse, your intimacy. Four of Swords, starting with you making an effort to go out your way and saying, hey, how are you doing? Do you need help with that? Thank you for helping me. I didn't recognize what you were trying to do. Sometimes I come across a bit stubborn and, laugh at yourself a little bit. It's what I'm seeing here with the Four of Swords. It's okay to laugh at yourself. It's okay to make mistakes too. Because I see them wanting to help you with your mistakes and bring you peace. But without other people, you won't have peace, guys. Channel message. Guys, I want you to have the peace that you're looking for, that you worked for. What's the point of working this hard if you're not going to have peace? All right, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Love ya. I don't know why I'm whispering again. You might have came from pile 2s. Let's talk about you a little bit, pile 3s. You might want to go to pile 2. I don't know. Holy Spirit, what's the gossip on pile 3s? What's going on? Oh, you guys have already heard the gossip. You're fully aware of the gossip already. You weren't happy when you heard the gossip. So I'm just reiterating what you already know is what I'm getting with the 4 cups out here in reverse. Because this is fully aware energy for me. What do they know? 4 wands. This is somebody that you live with. Maybe a roommate that you're not happy with. It could even be a spouse talking about you to their friend or to another family member. You heard them. That's what the gossip is. And you should address that shit. Because nobody that you live with should be talking about another person inside the same household. Because my 4 of wands is a household where you sleep. So you got to address some things. Like, do we have a problem? And I'm not saying confrontation, but like I said before, you shouldn't be living in the same home as somebody that views you as an enemy or wants to talk down on you. What's going on here? Judgment card out here. You heard them, so what are you going to do? You heard them on the phone, that's what I hear from Great Spirit. Judgment card is a phone call, a wake-up call, a test. You didn't heard them, so what are you going to do? Are you going to confront this shit? Because I know I want to. I'm tapping in. I'm tapped in. I would have said, excuse me, what did you say? Early on. Early on. But I feel like you just, let it roll off your shoulder. I would have been like, you want to run that past me one more time? So, yeah, Spirit said you didn't address it. I read uprights and reversals. You didn't address it. You just listened, but you didn't do nothing. What's going on here? 8 of Wands upright. This is communication and travel. You were fully aware of this open communication. They might have even been loud, because that's what I'm seeing with the 8 of Wands. Loudness, and they were quick with their words. They might have been passionate about what they were saying, and that would have been my interruption. That would have been all that I needed. And I see a time, you probably listened for longer than what you should have listened. For me. Because, baby, I would have interjected. And I'm not calling y'all out saying y'all a punk, but I'm saying you got to shake the table a little bit with the Judgment card in the reverse. I want to shake the table right now. I want to flip it over. What else we got? 9 of Cups, because it didn't bring you happiness, and you're dealing with the egotistical person, because the 9 of Cups in reverse is a person that only thinks about their happiness. They were living in the moment. They didn't really care about your feelings. And that's an issue with all these cups in reverse. You're living with a person that doesn't consider your feelings. So lots of cups in reverse. You are not emotionally fulfilled with this roommate, this person that you live with. I hope it's not a spouse. Because if it's a spouse, we're going to have a real big problem. What else you got? You got the 7 of Wands. You don't like confrontation is what I'm getting with the 7 of Wands. I do. Call me. Call me. Please. But you don't like confrontation. You feel like you're just be closed off, but you don't deserve to be hurt like this. You need to create boundaries. That's what I'm seeing here with the Seven of Wands. And let them know what's okay and what's not okay. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Call me. That's what I'm saying. Nine of Swords. I don't like ending this reading with the Nine of Swords because it tells me y'all are leaving this reading a bit beat up. And that's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to beat you up. I'm here to inspire you to stand up for yourself and get out this rope and get out this burden and recognize your strength. You should have did something right then and there, and you wanted to, but you didn't. Out of fear is what I'm hearing with the Nine of Swords being out here upright. Fear kept you paralyzed. There ain't enough fear in the world. Hold on, wait a minute. Had you did something, that other person would have been dissatisfied. The roles would have been reversed. Okay? Had you said, you know what, I'm fed up, and you would have addressed it, they would have been like, oh no, what am I going to do now? And the person on the phone would have heard that and would have been like, I gotta go. Y'all dealing with something. And they would have had their tail between their legs. But you just sat there and endured it. Don't let it happen again. That's all I gotta say. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, can I get, Spirit wants me to change up. Can I get closing remarks, please? So you're fully aware of this energy. I don't even know what they were saying. I just know they were saying it. And they had passionate conviction behind their voice. Now let's talk about this Eight of Wands, because I have duplicate cards and I like starting off my duplicates. Eight of Wands is the actual conversation. This is how passionate they were. This is how long the conversation lasted. Let's talk about it. Hangman, and I see you enduring it all with the Hangman. The Hangman is in a rough position. He's stuck. He's seated. And I feel like, you didn't have peace listening, because I feel like you were enlightened, but it didn't bring you peace. What else we got? We got conflict. We have drama. We have confrontation. And you guys, it's love. Or, it's something, it's confrontation. You got to stand up for yourself, regardless if you love this person or not. Because if you really love this person, or if they love you, they would not put you in this position. So now you have to ask yourself, what is love? Do they love me? Do they show characteristics? What are the pros and cons of this person? Let's talk about this Four of Cups out here. Oh, see, I have this Four of Cups upright, but I know it was in reverse, so let's see where this is going, Great Spirit. Nine of Cups, you gotta start thinking of yourself. This is what this reading is all about. Whenever I have duplicate cards in one reading, this is what this reading is all about, because you're dealing with an egotistical person that only thought about themselves, and now you have to flip the fucking switch. Excuse my language, but you do. You just gotta say, you know what, enough about you. If you don't consider my happiness, I gotta consider my happiness. Let's talk about this Four of Wands. This is somebody you live with. Hierophant out here. It could have been an adult. It could have been, somebody you look up to. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. You got to do something. You got to make an example, is what I see here with the Hierophant. I see you got to stand up and tell people what it is and what it's not. Let's talk about the Judgment card in reverse. Seven of Swords. You got to call people out with the Seven of Swords being in reverse, because if you allow them to get away with it, if you allow this conversation to happen, it will continue. So you got to say, hey, what the do you think you're doing over there with the Seven of Swords? Because Seven of Swords is being a thief, sneaking off, doing something that's immoral. And I feel like that conversation was immoral. And you got to say, hey, I'm right here. You want me to get on the other phone and we can have a three-way? Let's talk about the Nine of Cups out here in reverse. You weren't happy. They didn't think about your happiness. Queen of Cups out here. I feel like you were emotional. You ended up crying or being sad or giving them the cold shoulder, but they didn't give a fuck about the cold shoulder. So now you got to give them the cold shoulder. And you got to recognize your worth with the Queen of Cups out here. Let's talk about the Seven of Wands out here. You a bit too soft for me with the Queen of Cups upright and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay? You need a little bit of aggression. And I'm not saying, y'all submit a little bit too much for me. Let's talk about the Seven of Wands. Moon card, I'm putting a spotlight to your submission. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. You'll fall for a lie or deception, or you'll allow anything. Okay? Don't let shit slide with this lobster sliding into the water. Let's talk about this Nine of Swords in reverse. This Nine of Swords was upright. I keep on flipping my cards. Nine of Coins out here upright. You'd be better off alone for a lot of y'all. Once y'all start weighing the pros and cons, because I see both these nines out here. This is the pro. I mean, this is a pro. This is a con. So, excuse me, guys. Once you start weighing the pros and cons of this person, of this roommate, you'll recognize you're better off alone. Is what I see here with both these nines. Nines are all about what one person endures alone. Whatever nine you have, it's one person. Here's another one person. Okay, so you're dealing with a selfish individual. It's time for you to be selfish, and it's okay. Peace. Weigh those pros and cons, most importantly. Love you. You shouldn't have to hear people talking about you within your own household. No. What's up, Star and Niece? Let's get it in. Holy Spirit, Great Spirit, what's going on with Power Fours? What's the gossip on them? We want to know. I don't have any channel messages, so let's start us off. What's going on? Oh, somebody's not to be trusted. Sometimes I get an age range with the Six of Cups because they're younger, or it could be a sibling. I would hate if your sibling was talking about you, but that's what I'm channeling with the Six of Cups out here in reverse. Because this is looking after people. This is sibling. This is cousins. It could be a cousin too, so take what resonates. Cousin, sibling, somebody that you're around the same age with is what I'm channeling. They're not to be trusted. I feel like y'all tell this person y'all business and they go tell everybody, the whole neighborhood is what I'm seeing here, your business. So this is either your brother, sister, cousin, even your friend, but they not to be trusted, and you out here giving them all your information. What's going on here? Six of Cups out here again. This is somebody you around the same age. Like, this is, y'all probably do the same thing though. That's what I'm getting with the Six of Cups. So you're gonna have to take a resonance, but I feel like this is what the dynamic of the whole relationship is. I got all these cups in reverse. There's not much real love between the two. I wouldn't trust nobody more than I can spit, is what I'm seeing here with the sixes being in reverse. I feel like neither one of y'all can be trusted. So why are y'all, conversing with one another? Why are you in one another's lives if you guys treat each other like this? This is not a loving relationship with both these cards in reverse. You know who I'm talking about. If this is a brother, sister, cousin, friend, you know who it is. They telling your business just like you tell their business. What's going on here? Eight of Pentacles out here in reverse. This is a relationship that you continuously work on, or I wouldn't even say you work on it. You're just there and it's not working, is what I'm getting with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Your body is there, you occupy space with one another, but it doesn't get you far. It doesn't get you anywhere. You don't feel fulfilled. What is that? Fulfilled fish. No, you don't feel fulfilled within this relationship. I don't feel like either one of y'all put any effort into, supporting one another. What else we got? Two of Pentacles. It's time for you guys to do some deciding. Whenever I get twos, you got to do some deciding, some comparing with the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is all about going from one point to another. Okay, so you gotta compare if this person is worthy to be in your life, the pros and the cons. You might have came from pile threes because I talked about the pros and the cons within that pile, and this person could live within the same household. You might have came from pile threes, is what I'm channeling, and maybe even pile two. You might want to go check out those piles. But this is a person that you're related to, And you gotta recognize if they add value, because I don't see value in here. I also have Six of Pentacles out here in reverse. With the Six of Pentacles being in reverse, I feel like they take more than they give. What else we got? Queen of Swords. It's time for you guys to do some eliminating, do some fact checking, is what I'm saying here with the Queen of Swords. Weigh the pros and the cons. Look at her deliberating and considering things. I mean, it looks like it's a tough decision, but it's something that needs to happen. What else? And you know what? I feel like this person brings out the childish side of you, or is just really childish despite your age, because this is a full-fledged adult out here, and I got children out here. So I know it can be childish between this relationship, and it's not necessary. You're like, damn, we full adults. Why are we acting like this? What else we got? We have a long-ass journey, a long-ass relationship, but you have to weigh the pros and the cons. When I look at the Ten of Wands, I see a lot of work. You know, I see a lot of cons. Okay, so with the Ten of Wands, yes, you've gone far with this individual, but that doesn't mean that they bring you support in your life. They just bring burdens in your life. It's what I see here. You'd be better off alone. It's what I see here. I see them putting shit in your bag, and you just enduring it. Ending this reading with the Sun card out here upright. I feel like I'm exposing a lot of information to you guys that you already are exposed to, that you're already aware of. Somebody that's close to you. It could be a brother or a sister. It could be a cousin or a friend. Okay? But what matters is you weighing the pros and cons in this dynamic that is not to be trusted. The gossip on you guys is not even specific, because there's just so much gossip on you guys. Let's see if we can get some specifics. Holy Spirit, Great Spirit, let's see what they're talking about. We're more so talking about the person, because the person is more so an issue than the actual gossip. Let's talk about the Six of Cups in reverse. Wheel of Fortune out here. I feel like you guys want to take control of this dynamic. It's a continuous cycle, is what I see here with this Wheel of Fortune. And I feel like with the sixes out here, this is also a past life karmic type of situation where you need to move past this person. And I feel like you haven't learned your lesson with the Wheel of Fortune and the sixes, because the six is all about the past life, and I tap in on past life energy. So you've known this person before, you guys have faced this issue before, and you guys have to learn from this shit. Let's talk about the Six of Cups, because this is also y'all energy, is what I'm getting. Y'all talk about them just as much as they talk about you. Three of Pentacles out here upright. Whether it be your friends or colleagues, I see the conversation being had, and I see a third-party situation out here. So, and you could talk about whether they work or they don't work. I don't know. Let's talk about the Eight of Pentacles, because this is work right here. And this is a lack of work in reverse. Two of Cups out here. I feel like y'all have mutuals that y'all talk to about, you know, and it gets messy when you talk about them with your mutuals. Okay? And it could be a work situation. You could work with them as well. I don't know. Let's talk about the Two of Pentacles out here. I do see a work-home dynamic. You could work with them and you could live with them. That would be too much, though. That's just for somebody. Let's talk about the Two of Pentacles out here. Strength card out here in reverse. A lot of you guys don't have the strength to walk away, because the Strength card in reverse for me is a lot of, I don't want to say ego, but you need attention, you need affection, you need somebody, and you need a body or something warm. And I feel like, I don't want to say pride gets to you, but like you just need another person, and you got to recognize the toxicity that comes with the person. You got to recognize the control and the ego that comes with the person. Let's talk about the Queen of Swords. You guys got to do some evaluating, and it starts with your age. You know, things should be really clear to you. Knight of Pentacles out here. I feel like you guys are going to start evaluating things now, and before you move forward, you will have a certain type of approached with this person moving forward, because my Knight of Pentacles is seated, and he's diligent, and he's patient. And I feel like you guys got to be, you just got to recognize what it is. That's all. Let's talk about the 10 of Wands. Just because y'all went far doesn't mean they got to continue to go far. That's what I'm getting with the 10 of Wands. If they're a burden, you got to call it for what it is. 8 of Swords, you got to become free. You got to detach from the burden. You got to be okay with being alone, because both these individuals are alone. Okay, so you can get out the situation if you want to. Let's talk about the Sun card. This is exposure, and this is something that you already know. 10 of Wands in reverse. This is what this reading is all about. 10 of Wands upright in reverse, you putting down the burden of another person. The gossip has already been said, but y'all both, like, what I'm getting is y'all both spread gossip, and y'all both add turbulence in your own lives. And honestly, you guys got to do some evaluating with the gossip that you spread, is what I see here, because I see a lot of gossip coming from them and coming from you. Okay? So, in the gossip, I don't know what y'all talking about. It doesn't matter, but you got to recognize who you're talking about and why you're talking about them. Take a resonance, guys. I love you. Peace, peace, peace. This is funny because typically I know what the gossip is, but it's not about the gossip. It's about who the gossip is on. Peace. Love ya. Please like, share, subscribe.